our 2015 student speaker this evening, Marlon Batres. Now, Marlon exemplifies the MCTC spirit. He has overcome a variety of challenges to graduate with an Associate of Arts in Communication Studies this year. And he is also one of our inaugural members of the Communication Studies Honor Society, Sigma Chi Eta. Please join me in welcoming Marlon.
Let's hear it, you guys. Good evening, fellow graduates, families, friends, and faculty. Today is a very big day. When many of us first arrived at MCTC, we had no idea where we were going. And I can tell by looking at your faces right now, many of you still don't know where you're headed. But actually, that's okay. Graduating from college is a huge accomplishment, but it does not mark the end of your road. Your degree is not a pass into the final stage of your life. It is an experience that prepares you for new challenges. Education is only what you make of it. All of us, we've made something of it, and that's why we're here today. Attending MCTC instilled in me an appreciation for education that I could never have comprehended. Today, I stand here as a college graduate, a member of Sigma Chi Eta Honor Society, but I am the first in my family to graduate college and one of the few who had even graduated high school. I think that many of you can probably resonate with that, because graduates of community college are a very special group of people. Some of you have children and grandchildren. Some of you are thousands of miles from home. Some of you work multiple jobs, and some of you have been homeless. Many of you carry burdens far beyond your fair share. Many of you are like me, in absolute awe of this special day. 20 years ago, I was in another continent, speaking another language. My mother left me as an infant, and my grandparents raised me as their own child. Despite our poverty, our hunger, and the brutal war that raged outside our home, love was always in abundance. When I was 6 years old, my mother, a woman entirely unknown to me, decided to retake her claim. And the next thing I knew, I was taken from the only loving parents I knew. I still remember seeing the waving hands from my friends and community, and the crying faces of my true parents, that is, my grandparents. As I boarded the plane, I sobbed and I felt afraid. Afraid of the unknown. And things were not easy there and now. At 15, I became homeless, so I dropped out of high school, and I found a factory job that would illegally hire a miner full-time. I worked from 4 a.m. to 2 in the afternoons, 6 days a week for 2 years. I finally went back to an alternative high school to get my diploma. And I went straight to MCTC full of purpose and drive, under a scholarship from the Minneapolis Police Department to study law enforcement. But then, the budgeting was cut, and I was left again with an unclear vision for my future. But MCTC is a special place, and although it took me 6 years to get where I am today, the staff, students, and environment at MCTC kept me in line. In a school where the class size rarely exceeds 40, there is a culture of accountability. I formed connections with classmates who would contact me if I did not show up to class, and they made sure that I was okay, and they reminded me of the importance of being present for my education. I made some wonderful friends at MCTC, connections that go far beyond the classroom. In fact, I met my beautiful wife, and we've supported each other in our educational journeys. Love you. Another group of truly incredible individuals are the instructors of MCTC. These people made the deliberate decision to teach at a community college because they love what they do, and they want to connect with their students as individuals. They are true teachers, a term that is deeply underappreciated. These are people who want their students to succeed and are on standby to serve as mentors, who will bend over backwards to be sure that true dedication and effort do not go unrecognized. I look into the audience and I can see every one of you has your own narrative. We can't change our past, but we do write our futures. And you brought yourself here today. One step at a time, you climbed your way here. And you may have fallen down those steps and stumbled, but bruised and tired, you climbed, and despite your struggles, pains, doubts, and fears, you've reached a golden milestone, and you put yourself here today as a graduating class of 2015. I guarantee you'll face obstacles in your future and encounter times of doubt. But each failure is a trial and a learning experience, and this day is proof of your ability to succeed. In the words of Nicholas de Castro, remember where you came from, appreciate where you are, and focus where you're going. Don't look back, fellow graduates. The future is bumpy, but it is bright, and it is yours to write. Let's celebrate.
Thank you, Marla. You're such an inspiration to so many people, and we appreciate hearing from you this evening. Next, we have a special musical presentation by the MCT.